Alrighty, so the weekly reset has happened as far as the guild boss goes and everything like that, and we obviously have the third season boss, which is Akumu, I think is his name, right? Akumu? Akumu, that's right. So anyways, from my understanding, my brother was actually messaging me this morning saying that his extreme version is really hard, and he hasn't been able to beat it yet, and I was really surprised at that. But I think we're just going to try it out a little bit and see how it goes. This is my first attempt. I've not seen anything on the boss or anything like that. So we're just going to run some Pierce food. Obviously, this is normal difficulty. But we're going to throw in ye old Pierce team with Rugal on the team just to kind of give us a little bit of an extra edge. And we will see how this goes. So let's hop right in and see how it turns out for us. Now, when it comes to guild boss, I really don't care that much about like getting a super high score anymore. Like, it was really fun like whenever it first came out, but doing this every single week, you know, it kind of just gets old. So I normally just end up going for the 2200 points to get all of the rewards, and then I pretty much just kind of stop messing with it after that. But I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how this one plays, because if I'm not mistaken, his shield and his sword are both considered enemies, so it'll be like 3. Yeah, so he's got his health bar and then this. So I guess let's just throw out the old traditional sort of things here, because I guess you have to kill these first because he's invisible, which means I think he's not going to be able to be attacked right out the gate. So we'll just throw something like this. Okay, so we can still hit him with AoE cards, which is nice. Okay, there goes his sword. We pulled another Rugal, and we've got go-through cards, so I think we should be good to go. Okay. I like his design a lot, though. Like, he's very cool looking. I do really like that. Okay, so he can disable your cards, which is kind of annoying. But I think we'll be able to beat through this either way. So we'll just throw those out. And this should kill. Bonk. Alright. Easy peasy. 2 turns. I could probably do better than that, honestly. But, yeah. Clear without eating a dish. Use 2 combined attacks. Come on. I hate these combined attack ones, especially on the normal difficulties, because it's basically like, oh, hey, like, don't use a good team at all because you're going to have to rush ult with 2 different characters that have, you know, a combined ultimate attack. Like, I'm not doing that. No, that's ridiculous. Alright, let's move on to the hard difficulty and see if this one is any more of a challenge. The only problem I have with Pierce Team is that it really relies on Demon Meliodas' attack, and it relies on Rugal's AoE, and because in this game mode specifically there's 4 players on the field, so it's a lot harder to pull those 2 specific cards. But if, you know, RNG works with you a little bit and gives them to you, you obviously can get some really good damage off, so... I think let's do a rank up on Rugal, and then we'll do the AoEs, and then we will try to take out the shield if possible. I doubt we do, but here we go. Yeah, we're not taking out that shield. Bam. This should reduce the damage taken from it, though. Okay. We got another Rugal card, which is nice. Oh, that's a cool looking move. I like that. Recovery disabled. Good lord. Okay, he removes ult gauge with that move, so that's a little annoying. Okay, I think this is the defense stance, so he's going to take less damage. But I think we should be able to beat through it if we play this. I mean, if my characters could just do enough damage. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, that takes out that. And hopefully we kill. Boom, boom. No? Okay, so he's got invincibility on. This is what my brother was talking about this, and he was saying that he was super annoyed on extreme difficulty with his invincibility. Like, he literally just can't take damage. Ooh, this is getting tough. The fact that I'm this low. Let's do Lilia and do this. We'll burn some cards because, I mean, we can't hit him either way. Oh, this isn't even going to take the ult gauge off because he's invincible. I'm dumb. Yeah, so I think we lost. We either have to like kill him straight up on that first turn, or I don't know. Well, we didn't lose, but because I mean, I think we win right here. But either way, that was tough. Like that was. I think you got to really play it around that invincibility card. Okay, decrease enemy's ultimate move gauge by 3 orbs with dissolve. I would have been able to do that if he didn't have invincibility on, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, so I guess when it comes down to this one, we need to try to strategically take down both arms so that way he doesn't have invincibility on and we can remove ult gauge, etc. So let's see how this goes. I really like that they like changed the look of the character for each difficulty. Like the purple accents on this one's super cool. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. I'm assuming this one's going to be pretty tough, and I might have to try this one a couple of times, but you never know. Okay, so we're going to hit this one with this. Throw the AoEs out, and I think we're just going to burn the Gother card. We'll see what we get next turn and determine whether or not we want to rank up anything after that. Okay, not too bad. We've got him down to about half health. We got decent rank ups, but okay. Okay. Let's do a rank up on Lilia here. Remove some ult gauge. Ah, he disabled the heal, which is unfortunate. And then I guess let's merge these and get rid of that. Not really sure what else I'm gonna do here. Okay, that gets rid of the ult gauge a little bit, which is kind of nice. All right, we got pretty decent AoE cards here. I'm hoping he doesn't disable the heal again. I think that's the one that disables buffs. Yeah, so I can't use the rank up this turn, which is a little unfortunate. So let's throw that. Oh, well, we can use it now. I think I do want to use this, actually. Let's do that. Get rid of the ult gauge. And we'll throw this level 3 out. See how much this does. Okay. Pretty okay heal. Rank up some cards. Get rid of the ult gauge. Nice. Level 3. Boom. Got rid of the sword, which is kind of nice. As long as that doesn't put invincibility on him, I think we should be fine. Okay, so that disables that. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to use that card, but it is what it is. Let's try to throw these out. I'm actually going to move this one first. I'm thinking we kill here, plus this will get everybody's ultimate gauge full. So when the next phase starts... Ah, I didn't realize that was going to do that much damage. We just wasted a lot of AoE cards there. That's fine though, I'm not too worried about that. He's really cool, like I like his design a lot. Okay, so let's do this. Do this. I think we will try and save Rugal's for the moment. Let's heal up a little bit and hit this. Because there's our single target attacks. I want to try and hold those for a second because if possible, I want to take out both arms and then use both ults in the same turn. So that way he's not, you know, invincible. Unless the invincibility buff goes on as soon as both arms are gone, because that would be a little unfortunate. Okay, so let's do this. Throw these. And we'll burn that. Okay, boom. Pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. Alright, I think we're in a good spot. Oh, I forgot he could take out ultimate. Oh my god. Well, that completely shattered that plan. Recovery disable. That is unfortunate. Okay, so we are screwed, I think. Yeah, that just screwed us a lot. Oh, okay, so his buff does show up very first turn. So hopefully if we can survive. Okay, Lily is dead. That's a little unfortunate, but... Oh, I forgot how much damage he does. Oh my god. No, we lost. Yeah, because he's invincible. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Okay, so I need to figure out what the best plan of action is here. We basically just need to only use AoE cards so that way we get all three of them down at one time. Because if he gets that invincibility off, then we're screwed. Okay, I'm just gonna come back once we get to a pretty decent run. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this thing over and over and over again, so. Okay, so just in case this actually kills, which I'm not sure if it's going to or not, this boss has been an absolute displeasure to fight. Like, this thing is insane. Let's hope I don't kill the arm on the left. Okay, I think I should be okay. This is gonna, if I win right here, this is gonna be my first win. Come on, do enough damage, baby! Thank God. Okay, so doing this every single week is going to be such a pain. This fight is ridiculous. I've been doing this for the last hour after the last clip that you saw. The fact that his CC is 180,000 makes me think that probably, like, I would say less than 90% of the player base is going to be able to fight this thing on extreme. It's absolutely ridiculous. He does a lot of damage, and you have to play this perfectly, basically, because if you kill one of his arms, he does more damage. And then obviously, like, there's just all kinds of different mechanics to it. The sword arm itself will attack, or it'll do extra damage to buffed enemies and stuff like that, which normally isn't too big of an issue. But if you're running Gother on your team, he actually has like the passive stacks or whatever that buffs your, you know, allies and stuff like that, so he can do a lot more damage with his sword arm if you're not careful with that. The big takeaway is that you want to make sure that his shield is in defense form, like it's stuck down into the ground with higher up defense, before you start throwing AoE attacks, because if he loses that shield arm and the sword arm is already gone and he goes into that double invincibility state, you're done. Like, you're basically dead. I tried 2 or 3 different teams. I actually wanted to try out a Zeldris team with blue Zeldris to see if I could purge debuffs and help, like, get Lilia to heal and keep the team alive. That did nothing, honestly. Like, it's much better to have the Gother for the rank ups and everything like that, because honestly, my Zeldris wasn't even doing, like, he was doing pretty much the same damage that Gother was doing with his attack, and he just really wasn't helping nearly as much with the rank ups and stuff like that. There was another team that I saw somebody using where it was LV Melly and Goddess Elizabeth and stuff like that, and it was okay because you could at least tank an ult, but the whole relying factor there was your LV had to be very, like, powered up, and you had to get as many LV cards in your hand as possible and then ult, and then hope the ult absolutely destroyed all 3 at the same time. That was a bad play. I did not enjoy that at all. It didn't work. Like, I just feel like this fight is a lot more geared towards JP players, because obviously they have super awakenings and stuff like that. They can get their CC a lot higher. Like, even when I was watching the guy that I was watching that did the LV Melee and Goddess Elizabeth team, he was running fully super awakened characters and stuff like that, and his CC was able to get to like 230,000, whereas it's really hard for me to get to, you know, 190 with these characters, and 3 of these characters have UR gear on. Obviously, Rugal's not using a UR set for himself, but I mean, that the gear that he has is very good. Lilia does not have UR gear, but these two are using their own UR sets, boosting their stats and stuff like that. Like, this has just been an absolute shit show. I hate this. Doing this every week is going to be such a pain in the ass, and I really hope they either need to tone this down, or just, like, I don't want to say they need to add Super Awakening, because I feel like that is going to just create a whole mess of problems with the player base. People are not going to like that at all, but honestly, I feel like you need it for this fight, because he's so ridiculous compared to the last two. So I don't know, I thought this was going to be like, oh hey, like another fun, you know, Knighthood boss battle, but this thing sucks. Like, I hate this one, and that's coming from a guy who loves doing like PvE stuff. Like, I'm more than willing to, like, you know, spend a little bit of time on some stuff, but when it's literally like RNG dependent for my Pierce team to, like, I either have to get, you know, tons of Pierce cards between these 2 units, or I lose. Like, that's it. It's not dependent on me just like rolling and hoping I get good cards for good points. It's me rolling and hoping I get good cards, so that way I can win the fight. So I don't know, I did not like this. But then again, it's pretty much here to stay whether I like it or not. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I feel like a lot of people aren't going to be able to, like, beat this thing. Like, it's going to be too hard for a lot of players, and I don't see, like, being able to get normal and hard difficulty up on enough points to get all of the rewards for each week for most players. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching, I guess. Hopefully this helped a little bit. I don't think it really is going to help a lot of players out, because they're just not going to meet the CC requirements, or your team just may not be, like, up to par, or you might not even have the right units for this, because this thing is, like, if you didn't summon on the KOF collab to have Rugal on your Pierce team, I don't know. I don't really know what you're going to do, man. I'm sorry. This thing sucks, and that's it. See ya.